They're mad because you're pretty. Embrace it. Hey y'all, my name's Skylar, and I'm not gonna hold your hand when I say any of this, so let's get right into it. Pretty privilege is real, it's systemic, and it's never gonna go away. And there's a reason why people who don't benefit from pretty privilege tend to target you. Let's just be honest, in a world where being intelligent, physically attractive, and having an attractive personality can get you a lot of the things that you want and need, of course you're gonna use that to your advantage. And of course a lot of people are gonna be mad at you because of it. We live in a dog-eat-dog world, so the best thing you can do is learn how to play the game and surround yourself with people who are on your level. The last thing you wanna be is the type of person who's insecure about their beauty inside and out, and they're mad at the world and they just project it onto everyone else. Unattractive. No matter who you are, you'll always be more physically and mentally attractive when you improve the relationship you have with yourself and build up your identity. There's some things you need to unlearn first. Number one, you do not get a cookie for not caring what you look like. People who don't put a lot of effort into their appearance use the excuse of not caring what people will say about them. Listen very closely. The amount of time and effort you put into your appearance and the amount of love you show yourself overall should not be dependent on what other people may think or say about you. You don't do that for them. You do that for you. Not giving a fuck is not something to brag about, especially in a world where people treat you how you treat yourself, especially if you look the part too. Hello. There's no such thing as being underdressed. That was an imaginary term that was created by basic Beckies who can't compete where they do not compare. As long as you're comfortable and you can do whatever it is you need to do, you're not overdressed. Again, being overdressed is not a real thing. This is for all my insecure hoes. Telling somebody that it's not that serious and that they don't have to dress up for real is the quickest way to make yourself look way less attractive. Hateration is not attractive. If you want to give someone the biggest ick, be a hater. Be insecure, unless you're surrounded by other haters. Which is the thing too, because if you're a hater and the other people around you are supporting what you're doing, that means you're just surrounded by other haters. Birds of a feather flock together for a reason. There is no reward that comes with downplaying your appearance or your beauty or what have you to make insecure people feel more comfortable around you. There's no such thing as outshining someone. If you show up as your most authentic self and people just naturally notice you, oh well. If you're surrounded by people that you have to dim your beauty or dim your light around so you don't outshine them, you need to start surrounding yourself with more people that are actually on your level. Quickly before they sabotage you. Run, don't walk. Now on to the tips for becoming more physically attractive. Develop a good hygiene routine. It's good to have access to some type of body lotion, body oil, deodorant, body spray, perfume, cologne, or what have you. A smooth skin, smell good combo goes a long way. When you shop for clothes, try to find things in colors that actually complement your skin tone, not bring it down or clash with it. This is something I need to do more often, but drink water. It's just good for your body and skin overall. I'm still working on it, still improving. You can afford to, a good skincare routine is nice too. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be the most expensive products on the market. Sometimes a skincare routine can just be simple as some face wash and some astringent. Stop wearing hairstyles that don't make you feel confident and don't compliment your face. If you can, invest in going to the salon or try to learn how to do your own hair. Create time to be active. That doesn't look like going to the gym every day, but it's important to have a space to show love to yourself. Not because you hate the way that you look, just so you can actively pour into yourself. Develop your style. Have fun with your avatar. And even if you're not into fashion, a little color coordination and a good hair and skincare routine can go a long way. Stress ruins your pretty. Stress ruins your pretty. Stress ruins your pretty. And sometimes it's the people who are trying to sabotage your beauty that'll try to stress you out the most. Not to call anybody out, I just work here. Now for your mental glow up. Ooh. You need to learn to validate yourself because negative self-talk is not going to change anything about your situation, the way you look, or the way you feel about yourself. I know self-hatred is comfortable for you right now. I know self-hatred is the feeling that you can always depend on, but it's not normal to wake up every day and call yourself stupid or ugly or boring. And the people who you're so envious of, who have the life that you want, stopped doing that a long time ago. Start asking yourself, what if there's nothing wrong with me? What if there's nothing wrong with me? What if there's nothing wrong with me? Stop living to make other people feel comfortable around you. When you put on a mask and hide what you really think and feel, you keep people from knowing the real you and you attract the wrong kinds of people. Learn how to advocate for yourself. Being a pushover is not attractive. As much as people hate attractive people, especially attractive women or feminine presenting people who also have a backbone, is hella attractive. One of the most attractive traits that you can have. Stop over explaining. You don't need a disclaimer for everything. The people that get it, get it. The people who don't. It's important for you to spend time with yourself so you're comfortable with being alone, so you also become comfortable with people not liking you. It is so freeing to be able to get to a point in your journey where you can say, Well, I like me, and that's enough. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Whatever issue you have with your self-esteem or what have you, you're not going to find that solution outside of yourself. You need to consume media that actually adds to your self-esteem, whether this be music, podcasts, TV shows, movies, whatever. The quickest way to deal with self-hatred or any type of insecurities is with representation. This is another message for all my insecure hoes. This is another message for all my insecure hoes. Judging and criticizing people for sport, one of the most unattractive things you could ever do. Just because you wake up every day and go into the mirror and call yourself all kinds of filthy names and talk badly about yourself, just because you're comfortable in your self-hatred doesn't mean you get to project that onto other people. Fix your shit, bitch. It's nobody else's problem but your own. Everybody else is kind of tired of hearing about it. Everybody else is tired of your negative, hateful energy. Pretty privilege has its pitfalls, but the benefits definitely outweigh the costs. When your beauty is that extraordinary, especially on top of your personality, especially on top of all your other qualities, you're gonna easily trigger people's insecurities. It's also good because it's healthy for you to just go ahead and weed out people who really aren't on your level and really aren't good for you. At the end of the day, it's one thing to be physically attractive. Anyone can keep up their looks game, but to be pretty and have your shit together, or at least look like you have your shit together, is going to rock people's worlds. And for some people, you're going to trigger their insecurities so much that they're going to be literally reaching for straws to try to find a reason to humble you, to try to find a reason that there's something wrong with you. And these are the same people who are preying on your downfall and who will take a sigh of relief whenever you're having an off day. But off days can only last for so long. And that's the thing about being an attractive person, especially an attractive woman. Every time you have an off day, you bounce back better than ever. That keeps the hoes mad. Embrace it. 'Cause you holding me tight, my mom and daddy.